quê nhà lòng tôi.
You know what? We have a New York Times journalist here. Welcome her. What's your name?
Jane Lee.
Jane Lee. Gosh, since she's courageous, so young and beautiful, and be journalist is a top job, you know. Any one of you can be journalist? No. I'm sure not. If people just shut the door in front of you, you cry. You never know how to, how to what? How to knock again. Oh my God. Lee, I'm sorry, I sit here, it's okay, Chen? It's my job. Yeah, okay, you can continue to talk or later if you want, but I'm already late. I'm sorry, folks. I'm late, as usual. You know, women always late. That's why I cannot be journalist, because be journalist, you can't be late. You know. I always slept, I must confess to you. I told you, I warned you already, that even if you ask me to meditate with you, you'll hear boom, or something like that, and suddenly you find, hey, where is she? You know, drop on the floor somehow, half dead. I couldn't sleep on the plane. I told you the movies disturbed me because they were so good. I had to watch them. I couldn't sleep. And I forgot that we have a program, that's your important program, you know. I forget everything. Nowadays, I'm getting old, I guess. I had to have people remind me, otherwise I sleep. You know, if it weren't been for you, I also sleep every day. What for? To get up. Same thing. Huh? Same thing, the world still goes on with or without me. What's the problem? So what kind of program you have today? Make sure it's good. Make sure it's worth for me to wake up at this time of hour. Huh? I didn't sleep a wink last night, and the night before I sleep only 2.5 hours, and the night before, who knows? I cannot tell you. Huh? Yes, and you make trouble for me. Huh? And you have to have even a program today. What for? I thought we have program tomorrow. Is that not so? Yes, so why program today again? You like program. Huh? Obviously. And you know why? So that you don't have to sit and meditate. I don't blame you. I would do the same. Let's make two of us. Wow, my God. Are you sure I can go through this? It's a long list. Oh, my goodness. You make sure your program is good. Otherwise, you know what will happen? Huh? You know what happened last year, didn't you? I performed myself. Huh? Huh? Just to revenge. Yeah. And make you yawn instead of me. So make sure today the program is good. Otherwise, I will offer another lousy program from the Supreme Master herself. To scare you. All right, so let's begin. Yeah? Did I introduce to you? We have a journalist here. New York Times, you know, it's a very big newspaper. Do you, you read them? Yeah? Gosh, make sure you read for me too, because I can't read New York Times sometimes. It's a very big newspaper, right? Am I right? Even if I'm not American. Well, it's a tough job to be journalist, you know that? you get rejected by people most of the time. They're not welcome anywhere they go. So make sure you welcome them at least, huh? Even if tomorrow they throw eggs at you, tell them it's okay. I told you already, if they throw eggs, they say, please, we are vegetarian, please throw tomatoes. And then we can eat them. Anyhow, nowadays everything is expensive. If people throw tomatoes at you, welcome, huh? Take them, make a salad out of it. Tofu is too messy. If they throw tofu at you can't pick it up. That's the problem. And it's a waste of economy. You don't understand nothing. What for you sit there for so long? Anyhow, what was it? I told you already today, huh? If there's no newspapers, no gossip and all that, oh, it's so boring, huh? Nothing to life. Like you, just sit here all day, bore me. Then I have to come and entertain you even, huh? You see? And all the newspaper, they write something, even imagination or anything is good. When I read, I can laugh, it surprise me sometimes. Sometimes the things the newspaper write about me surprise me too. If I don't see my name appear on there, I thought they were writing about somebody else. Sometimes it's so good to be true. Sometimes I don't know where the stories come from. Something like that. Anyhow, welcome her again, huh? Chan Lee. Yes, stand up, honey. Be the star of the night. Yes. So young, pretty and talented. Yes. Some of young people like her and so pretty like that, they would make the big name somewhere else. Huh? And some more easier way, huh? Why you pick journalism? It's a tough job, but it's good, huh? Challenging, huh? Yeah, try me. I used to... Yeah, well, my job is... I don't know how to categorize this because this is something I'm not willing to really do it. But it's okay. I guess there's nothing else I can do because I'm useless anyhow. This is a job that most people don't do it. You see, not too many people here sit here in the whole room here, only me doing this job. This is a job that rejected by many. Because I don't know. I also didn't know how to be a teacher or master, thing like that. It just kind of happened. And when it happens a few times, you say, okay, all right, try it. I used to study journalism, in England for a while, until I thought I'm not up to it. And then so I forget it. Yeah. Anyhow, okay, is it time? Long time ago, right? It's okay. It's your problem. You rushed me. You rushed me. I just came today. I'm still tired. I didn't sleep. I just say, okay. I told the attendants, I just have a lay down for a few minutes, and it seems only a few seconds even. And then they knock on my door already. Master, it's time. I said, time what? Time for what? I don't even know what is what. I forgot. It's good. It's good to remind me. I'm afraid I forget because when I sleep, I really do. Huh? I really do. You know my famous sleeping consciousness, right? Don't you? The level, is very deep. My level of sleep is deep. I no need to tell you already. Did I tell you the story when I first started in Taiwan? We had a retreat, 7 days retreat, tougher than this, in a temple. I was invited by a monk to have a retreat in 7 days. I'll be with you in a second, honey, because, the journalist must have some kind of material to write, and I can't just answer one by one. I tell her everything, and whatever she can make out of my garbage, she can pick some.
That's okay, I wait all day.
Just if one by one answer, I'm scared stiff, like the interview, and then I lost my consciousness. So anyhow, just be natural, Whatever you can make use of me, do it, if you want to. anyhow, what was it? Yeah, 7 days retreat. He was invited to hold a 7-day retreat in his temple. And he was a tough monk. Oh, he means business, you don't mess about with him. During the break time, I took the participants to have a walk outside of the compound of the temple. I mean, his compound isn't that big. So you walk out a little bit, it isn't so big deal. And there is a tea farm, in the vicinity. So and I took them out for tea break, and he scolded us. He said, "What kind of master are you? You take them out for a walk during retreat." I said, "So? It's nowhere in the rule. Buddha did never say that on retreat you couldn't walk out for a walk. I haven't read it." He said, "But in retreat you're supposed to sit." I said, "Yes, they have time to sit, but time to walk, They already sit until their head touches the ground." It's funny, when we sit on the retreat, instead of sitting on our bottom, sometimes we sit with our head as well. You notice? Yeah? You're a specialist. I never do such kind of thing, mind you. When I sleep, I lay down. I just do it openly, just flat like this. Even the feet, the bottom, the head, all things touch the floor. And then, if you don't call me, I don't get up so soon. Okay, let's go back to the retreat. So that monk is very tough, Oh, he don't allow anything of messing about, So you have to just sit there like a wooden statue, like this. I'm going to be a Buddha in 5 minutes, or else. Okay, and then what? Okay, that's kind of monk and temple, all right. And then you know what? And after every day sitting and session and talk, I went to my room, of course, and sleep. People would think I sit all night, meditate. You're joking. Who can do this? You maybe, but not me. When I work, I work. When I sleep, I sleep. Okay? I don't sit to sleep. I used to do it when I was a student like you. Now that you make me become a master, and even a supreme master, then I can sleep. I can sleep supremely. Do you understand? Anyhow, and then I slept. And when I slept, I really slept. There's nothing to worry about. When you sleep, it's your time. And I slept. And in the morning, every morning about 4 o'clock, we have supposed to get up to meditate until 7. And at 4 o'clock, they would sound the temple gong and drum. You know the drum and the gong and temple in Taiwan? That big, the traditional Chinese gong. Big, about 3-4 person cannot hold. That's a drum. Yeah, the bigger the drum is, the more prestigious the temple. You know that? It depends on the size of the drum. And the gong. Both of them are big. And my room is supposed to, my room was situated next to the gong and the drum. A king size. Yeah, it's just right in front of my door. And I hang it on the ceiling. And my room was on the 2nd floor. And it hang right in front of my door. And every morning, 4 o'clock, they would sound both drum and gong for half an hour. At least. Yeah, that's a tradition. You know that, in temple, huh? And so they did it every morning. But I never heard one sound of it. Never. And the attendant, very polite, he just stood outside for half an hour until he cannot bear no more. He must go to the bathroom perhaps. So he said, "Master, get up! Time!" And then he knocked many times, and then I get up. I don't even hear the sound of the alarm clock, I tell you. I don't know, maybe made in Taiwan, the alarm clock is no good. Or it's my ears no good. So I slept, through all this gong and drum. And you must know, if you go to the Chinese temple, and when the drum and the gong sound together, the whole temple trembles because of vibration. So loud, like thunder. They are meant to match the thunder, to awaken sentient beings like me. But they failed. I couldn't even raise my consciousness. I slept through every day, and I didn't know anything about it until the end of the retreat. Because during retreat we don't talk like this, That monk, very strict, Just talk about Buddhism. Open the Bible, the Buddhist Bible, and say, Sakyamuni Buddha say, ta 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 ta, Ananda say, tu 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 tu. Oh. Or whatever Bodhisattva say, ding 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 ding, that's it. And then meditate. Wow, long hour until my bottom nearly fell off. I thought, my God, to be a master and have to meditate so long like this, I give up my job. But the monk was so strict, he sit there with us all the time. I dare not move. If he's not there, I would sneak to my room and sleep. Just between both of us. Don't tell anybody else. Oh, there's so many thousands of people here. What was it? Yeah, and at the end of the retreat, then we start to talk, loose talk and chatting over a cup of tea. And then I thank the temple, temple management for being so polite. Because I know every morning they must get up at 4 o'clock and do their morning liturgy, offering, chanting, I normally chanting the compassionate mantra and reciting some mantra and offering to the Buddha and all kinds of things about at least half an hour. I used to do it when, I live in the temple. You have to learn all this by heart. There's a long mantra, about 40 meters long. And you have to learn each word by heart. And you learn so fast. Very long. And because in the morning you're tired and hungry, you want for breakfast. So they recite very fast. So you have to learn by heart. Even if you read, if even you hold the book and read, you can't catch up if you don't know. So in the morning, 4 o'clock until 7, every temple wake up like that. It was a big gong. But most of the temple have big gong. Not every temple have. But that temple have the biggest gong and the drum in the vicinity. And I thank the management. I thank the monk after the retreat. Said, "Oh, you are so kind and polite. I sleep so much, so you didn't do the morning service every day during this retreat. You don't have to be so polite." So everybody broke out in laughter. I said, "Master, we did that every morning." I said, "What, really? I couldn't hear one sound. I swear I didn't hear anything." So, this is my,睡觉的功力 sleeping power. So you know now why I came late. I wouldn't pretend to you that I'm busy or doing some kind of spiritual training or something upstairs. I slept. Maybe snore as well. And if it hasn't been for the attendant to knock at the door, I probably was still, in somewhere between the universe. All right, so I apologize to you. Well, we have no rush now. Actually, we don't supposed to have a program tonight. But if you like to have fun, because it's New Year, good excuse, and why not? But make sure the program good, that's all. I have guests, and whatever she writes is your responsibility, okay? You can't do anything about it. And don't say I invited her. That's the least thing I would do, I like journalists, but I don't like to be interviewed. Anyhow, but she's there already. She just took me by surprise. So I invite her in. Since she's there already, can't beat them, join them. You can't beat us, so join us. Enjoy the lousy program. Okay, let's start.
Thank you, Master. We'd like to welcome you and welcome Jane. Hello, Jane. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, again? What do you mean again? She came here before?
Yes.
Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that I would not appear? Okay. You know her? Or both of you,
we just met.
behind me, huh?
We just met yesterday.
Are you sure?
Mm.
She didn't give you any red envelope or anything?
Not yet. Do you have one?
What? Not yet. Not yet.
I'm waiting for one.
You know the 5 precepts, huh?
Okay. We put together this performance actually last night.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My God.
So if you think it's really lousy...
Now I think it's even worse.
If it's really lousy, we'd really rather hear you sing anyway. So either way, we win.
Why? Oh my God. So that's how clever you have become. Huh? During your meditation. Last night only? And you call this a program? Okay. Be ready for anything, all right? I can't guarantee. I just flew in today, a few hours before you appear. So I don't know what they're cooking. Where from all these people?
This is
oh my God. Scary.
This is our spiritual army.
Oh my God.
No, we called them the ad-lib chorus because we just put them together last night.
Oh my God. Scared me.
This is a performance by our friend Maestro Punahele from Hawaii, who actually is a professional singer. This is original performance that a song that he wrote entitled Circle of Love.
Oh, wow. Maestro, you're getting bigger.
It's a suit.
How is my CD to compare to yours now?
No comparison.
All these fellows are your disciples or something?
Just fellow brothers and sisters we just met.
Newly initiated last night, right?
Some of them knew.
By maestro. Maestro means master, you know?
That's true. Listening.
circle of love. a circle of love.
It could be worse. For one night practice, not bad, not bad. Okay. Once more again.
Thank you, Maestro.
Thank you, Maestro, and the group, and your disciples. International disciple.
We would like to take our performances all over the world, so we'll now go to a Vietnamese song entitled Love Song. I massacre Vietnamese, but it's Thanh Ca.
What?
I don't know.
Is that Vietnamese?
It's supposed to be. Angie Nguyen from the San Francisco Center will perform this song in Vietnamese. It's entitled Love Song. Angie Nguyen.
It's only us.
Tôi yêu tiếng nước tôi từ khi mới ra đời, người ơi. Mẹ hiền ru những câu xa vời, ơi tiếng ru muôn tiếng nước tôi, tiếng mẹ sinh từ lúc nắm nôi, thoát ngàn năm thành tiếng lòng tôi. Nước ơi, tiếng nước tôi, 4000 năm dòng dã buồn vui, khóc cười theo mệnh nước nổi trôi. Nước ơi, tôi yêu tiếng ngang trời, những câu hò giận hờn không nguôi, nhớ nhung hoài mạnh tình xa xôi, biết tin vào mộng đẹp ngày mai. Một yêu câu hát chuyên kiều, lặng lơ nghe tiếng sao diều ở diều làng ta. Và yêu cô gái bên nhà, miệng xinh ăn nói mặn mà có duyên. Tôi yêu bác nông phu, dội sương nắng hai mùa vực sâu. Vài nghìn năm đứng trên đất nghèo, mình đồng ra sắp chưa phai màu. Tấm áo nâu, những người dân chỉ biết cần lao, nhưng trẻ thơ chỉ biết đàn châu. Áo ơi, tấm áo nâu, dương mình đi từ cõi rừng sâu, dắt dìu nhau vào đến Cà Mau. Áo ơi, tôi yêu biển bao người lia Lê Chân và còn ai nữa, những anh hùng của thời xa xưa, những anh hùng của một ngày mai. Vì yêu nước, yêu nói ngày xuân, tôi hát nên bài ở bài tình ca. Vì non tươi tắn quê nhà, lòng tôi đã nở như là đóa hoa.
Nice voice. Beautiful. You could make a competition with me. It's allowed. It's legal, huh? Anyhow, why don't we have music? Nobody bring anything?
Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't have musical instruments with them,
What?
which is why we created the ad-lib chorus to supplement.
Oh, come on. That's lousy. That's lousy. Next time, if you want a surprise, prepare for it in advance, okay?
We thought since Vietnamese is such a melodious
No, not
language.
only Vietnamese, any song. Why don't you have?
We have music for a lot of the others.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Where is the musician?
Now we.
Huh?
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, the so-called security guards, the policemen, whoever there. No, never mind. No, I'm not scolding you. Just want to talk to you. Stand up, please. What kind of security guard is that? I just talk and then you're scared. I mean, if some latecomer, like outside people, if they like to come and watch the program, especially the Asian, the Vietnamese, they like it. Let them come in, even if they are not participants, please. Okay? Tell them, It's Happy New Year, who cares? Let them come in. Okay, you're not meditating, it's all right. Understand? If you meditate, maybe they come in, they don't know what to do, and then they walk on your head or something, because your head is on the ground. They probably think it's a blanket. But now we have a program, even it's lousy, but if they like it, it's their free will to come in and watch. Okay, the children, let them sit there in the front. But a little bit further, so if they make noise, they don't disturb people. If they sit behind, they can't see anything. And the people behind feel free and at liberty to kneel up, kneel down, so that you can see. Okay? And you have translation, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes, we have translation in all languages.
Oh,
Well,
you
all
need
languages.
translation, Miss Chen? You need some translation into Chinese? You need translation? We have a... 不用啊 OK 我们有那个翻译系统没关系啊等一下他们唱乱七八糟很多语言怕你无聊没关系啊 OK I'm just worried she's bored not only your performance but she don't understand anything Okay feel free to request anything because I know what you need alright Okay next
Okay, so now we move to Mexico. We've got Luis y Laura, who will perform a traditional Mexican dance.
Wow! At least it looks more professional now. It's getting better, Miss Chen. It's getting better. We have hope here. I'm always scared when they want to perform something. What's that? Oh, you wave to the performers. Oh, they're Mexican, that's why. Okay, Mexican. If you cannot see over there, honey, you move here. It's a performance. You don't have to sit in your section. Move your label. Bring it here and watch. Come on quickly. Your countryman is here. All the Mexican people move right in front of me here, right here. Yes. It's not easy to cross the border and come here. Come over. Come Sit right here. Yeah, let them sit here. Sit here. He sit around here, please. Come on quickly. People must perform. She stand there too long. Become a statue. Yeah, sit anywhere. You understand me? Per favor, sit down. Okay, sit here. Oh, no, I mean in front of you. It's okay. You look at the performer, not at me. Over there. Nice. You have no practice. It's genius. I couldn't do that.
Gracias, amigos.
Huh?
I was just telling them thank you. They don't speak English.
Oh, is that right? You know so many languages.
We now have another Chinese performance, Zhao Hong Wang from mainland China. She now lives in Oklahoma. She will perform an original song she wrote entitled Devotion. Zhao Hong Wang.
Thank you.
雨季奉献给大地，岁月奉献给季节，我拿什么奉献给你，我的爹娘？
你自己写的吗？啊，
这不是我自己写的。
他说你写的那个人啊，不是你写的。
不是我写的。
It's not a composition song.
Oh, it's not.
It's her imagination. It's okay. Okay, never mind. It's beautiful.
It's all Chinese to me.
That's your problem, you know, because you don't learn Chinese properly.
You're right.
Now we caught you. Huh?
You told me that if I did, the Chinese wouldn't learn English, so...
No excuse.
Okay, Sophie Lapère has...
We couldn't recognize her.
In case you confuse her with other Sophies. She has picked up the Indian flute, the Native American Indian flute. It's a pentatonic flute with 5 notes.
Ooh.
And she will give you a performance of some original
What?
Native
Original?
American Indian flute.
American Indian original song. Ah, beautiful, my God. I didn't know you're so talented. Otherwise, we formed a band long time ago. Amazed how talented all of you are. Surprised me. Can you really do it, Sophie? I mean, we don't mind if you admit, you know. It's all in the family, honey.
Yes. Thank God.
What's that? She make it a record player or something. Look. Looks scary. You know. What's now? Oh, is it electric?
Yes.
Whew.
While I'm
The
getting
Indian American have electric flute?
It's modern.
And they say original and traditional.
It's my touch.
Will.
I just wanted to say that the first time I heard someone play this flute,
I felt very happy. I felt very happy and also very sad. And the very strange thing is that I kept hearing the music in my head, after I'd heard it. And I knew nothing about flute, so I knew that I had to buy it. I had to have it and play it myself.
Oh.
And through playing the flute, I have learned about the people who were, the Native American, the Lakota people, who made this flute. And I found great affinity in the way they lived and in their philosophies, and ours. They were very simple, they were very noble.
Yes.
They saw God or the Great Spirit in everything.
Yes. Very philosophical too.
It's very beautiful, and I think I understood why I felt kind of sad when I listened to the music they were playing, because these people had spirit and they wanted freedom. The only thing that they respected freedom, in all beings, and their freedom was taken away from them. So I think through their music, a lot of their stories being told, and that's what I like to do now.
Just bring the happy part out. Wow. Wow. That was really great. It was really great, huh? You sound like native. Beautiful.
Past life, probably.
Huh?
Maybe she was Indian in her past life.
Yeah? Check it out. Check it out on her chart.
So next we have a performance. Actually, Sophie and I traveled through the Native American Indian lands recently in the summer and met with a lot of the native people, a lot of the native elders, and found that there is a really deep and rich history to the Native American continent. So we wrote a song called Ode to Mother Earth, and we wanted to ask the chorus to come up and perform, and we'll do that together now. This is called Ode to Mother Earth, and the ad-lib chorus will come up.
Sophie and Pamela, you remember the guy who wanted to be my 13th boyfriend? You know? What's the guy's name? Forgot. wolf something, wolf. Second wolf, what? Two wolf? White wolf?
White wolf, yeah.
Okay. Fancy can't even remember boyfriend's name. Remember him?
Did he ever buy you jeans? He was going to buy you a pair of
He
jeans.
too, but I ran before. I ran away before. He loved jeans. Huh? It don't look good on me. Anyhow, he invited us to go to his, I'll say the native headquarters, something in New Mexico. You know where it is? Huh? You know where it is?
New Mexico?
If next time he invite, please go for me.
Okay.
Even if I cannot go, get in touch with him, make him happy. He's a nice guy.
Actually, his organization has been in touch with us quite often. They're really impressed with a lot of the relief work and other things that we do, and wanted to do some things cooperatively together.
Who is impressed by whom? You impressed by him?
No, their organization called us saying that they wanted to find ways that we can cooperate together on some projects.
Yeah, find a way. Play the flute, for example. Say hello for me, huh?
We will.
He's a very nice guy.
Praise to the Mother, Lady of the Earth. She is the one who's given us a birth. Sacred of the peoples of the native land. Please take them, Lord, and hold them in your hands. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. We shall join together. Blessed are the ones who honor Mother Earth. Praise to the Father shining from the sun. He is the light that leads us to the one. Out from the center comes the race of man. For in the one to guard and love the land. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. We shall join together. Blessed are the ones who honor Mother Earth. Praise to the children all across the world. Guided by love, their spirit will unfurl. Now is the dawning of the age of love. This is the coming of the sacred dove. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. Kurate, leno, leno, mayote. Hayano, hayano, hayano. We shall join together. Blessed are the ones who honor Mother Earth. We shall join together. Blessed are the ones who honor Mother Earth.
Woohoo! Beautiful!
We wanted to explain the chant, the kurate. What that means is we are one with the infinite sun forever and ever and ever.
Wow.
That's a very traditional chant of the Native Americans. So.
Wow. That is beautiful too. Thank you so much. I wish I could sing like that. You didn't tell me. I could have joined the choir, you know, and earned some fame for myself. Huh?
We still have a couple more songs. You can come if you want.
I don't have time to practice now.
We didn't practice either.
You
That's
want to
okay.
make fool of me.
You're more professional than we are. Okay, now we're going to a Vietnamese traditional folk song entitled Flower Abundance.
You can sleep if you want, Jen. I understand. I'm sorry because you asked for it.
This is mine.
Bông xanh, bông trắng rồi lại vàng bông ơi người ơi, bông lê cho bằng bông lửa ơi người ơi, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông rồi lại mấy bông, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông rồi lại mấy bông, bông lan, bông cúc rồi lại hương bông ơi người ơi, bông câu, bông dừa, bông mận ơi người ơi, là em ý đồ chàng. Hương nào theo gió thơm, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông nào đẹp mới duyên, bông câu, bông bưởi dù ngát ngào hương ơi người ơi, bông tai mâm trầu khai rượu ơi người ơi, là anh ý đáp lời. Bông này đẹp mới duyên, là anh ý đáp lời. Bông này đẹp mới duyên. Bông xanh, bông trắng rồi lại vàng bông ơi người ơi, bông lê cho bằng bông lửa ơi người ơi, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông rồi lại mấy bông, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông rồi lại mấy bông, bông lan, bông cúc rồi lại hương bông người ơi, bông câu, bông dừa, bông mận ơi người ơi, là em ý đồ chàng. Hương nào theo gió thơm, là em ý đồ chàng. Bông nào đẹp mới duyên, bông câu, bông bưởi dù ngát ngào hương ơi người ơi, bông
I'll say, whistle from, that is from the husband. Yeah, don't worry about it. Because if he doesn't do that, later when he comes home, he'll be in big trouble. I know, yeah. It's their wives up there. You see, only the group. Every time, the Vietnamese woman comes up, it seems always new face, huh? Always very beautiful. Where you get them from? Huh? All occupied, right? Yeah. And normally they stay home cooking for you to sit here and retreat, right? Just now you're shortage of manpower. You allow them to come or what? Really beautiful. These are mother and grandmother, some of them. Must look so beautiful. Huh? What? True? Người là bà nội bà ngoại chứ.
The Los Angeles disciples are always very beautiful and very professional, so thank you for that. The next performance is a special. We have some Chinese professional dancers that are very good dancers, but they're going to do a performance from India, actually.
Oh.
Skipping continents.
All this introduction.
This is Lin Chen Chi and Lai Pin Hui.
Wow.
They're performing the Indian dance called Garlic Chapati.
Come on, make me hungry.
வெண்ணும் மண்ணும் சொல்லும் ரப்பா ரம்பா கண்கள் என்ன காதல் அம்பா அம்பா அடி அனாக்கனி கொஞ்சம் கேளடி உன் சலீமுனான் என்னை பாரடி மனம் பந்தடிக்குதே தினம் கொந்தளிக்குதே நீ ஐ லவ் யூ சொல்லாமல் போகாதே அடி முன் ஜன்மம் நினைவில்லையா உன் நெஞ்சுக்குள் இடம் இல்லையா அடி பெண்ணே நான் அழகில்லையா உன் கனவுக்குள் வரவில்லையா அடி அனார்கலி கொஞ்சம் கேளடி உன் சலீமுனான் என்னை பாரடி மனம் பந்தடிக்குதே தினம் கொந்தளிக்குதே நீ ஐ லவ் யூ சொல்லாமல் போகாதே love you சொன்னாளே உள்ளத்தை அள்ளி அள்ளி தந்தாளே I love you சொன்னாளே உள்ளத்தை அள்ளி அள்ளி தந்தாளே கண்ணுல காதல் கேமரா கொண்டு வந்தாளே சூப்பரா கண்ணுல காதல் கேமரா கொண்டு வந்தாளே சொன்னாளே உள்ளத்தை அள்ளி அள்ளி தந்தாளே I love you love you love you love you சொன்னாளே உள்ளத்தை அள்ளி அள்ளி தந்தாளே கைவளையில் எண்ணிக்கொண்டே பேச பிடிக்கும் உன் உள்ளங்கையில் கண்ணம் வைத்து தூங்க பிடிக்கும் உன் கைவளையில் எண்ணிக்கொண்டே பேச பிடிக்கும் உன் உள்ளங்கையில் கண்ணம் வைத்து தூங்க பிடிக்கும்
நீ கால் வலிக்க காத்திருக்கும் நேரம் பிடிக்கும் நாம் பேச பேச தூரம் என்ற வேகம் பிடிக்கும்
உன் கொலுசுகள் விட்டு சென்ற ஓசை பிடிக்கும்
துக்கம் தட்ட ஈரம் தொட்டு பார்க்க பிடிக்கும்
ஆசைக்கு ஆசை போட்டியா மன்மதனோட லூட்டியா
சேலைக்கு வேட்டை போட்டியா எப்பவும் காதல் டியூட்டியா
Hooray!赶快吹口哨啊！不是你的太太就不吹了。哎呀，see that? You see that? Discrimination. This is so beautiful, and they don't whistle just because it's not their wife or husband. I see you. Huh? I told you, didn't I? See the difference? Thank you. That's the
Thank
very
you. That
nice,
was beautiful.
nice surprise.
We're going to call our brother Maestro back again for another song that he has written entitled Mamma.
He wrote it himself?
Yes.
Wow. Lady, you busy, maestro. Mama and Baba and all that. Sorry, last time I couldn't come to Hawaii for the statue of what? Erection ceremony.
Yeah.
Because I would be too embarrassed, you know.
We
Go
felt you
there and see my statue over there. What? I truly would be embarrassed. That's why. That's the only reason why I didn't come. I hope you understand, and all of you, the Hawaiian people, understand. Yeah.
We all felt your love there. That
Huh?
day. We all felt your love there that day.
You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I would be too embarrassed. I'm surprised that they even do that. I thought it's just talking, and you know, it's okay. Why? I'm still alive. Make the statue there.
That was one of the things that they said. You know, they said that they usually don't put up a statue of somebody still living, and so it took a long process. But they eventually said, "Okay, we'll honor what we promised."
Yeah, I never heard a living person
Yeah, this
statue
is the
put
first
up.
time they've ever done
Yeah,
it.
I'm surprised. Anyhow, please tell the mayor I am very grateful. Huh?
Yes, when I go back.
Embarrassedly grateful. Yeah, I couldn't be there, you know. I would be too embarrassed to attend such a ceremony. You all understand, huh?
Yeah.
I wasn't busy, but just too embarrassed, you know. I'm very shy. Tell him, please, forgive me.
Yes,
Huh? All the Hawaiian people that attend the ceremony and who support it or who even put that into the idea into. I was just, I couldn't do it, you know. I'm too shy. Tell them, please, forgive me, huh? Really, Did you write letter thank them for me or anything? Did you? Yeah, you did? Some of you did? Oh, thanks a lot. I'm too embarrassed to even write thank you letter, you know. I just don't know how to react, you know. I'm just a little bit. I'm not all that wise and intelligent the way you think, you know. I sometimes don't know what to do in some situation. So I just kept quiet. If I don't know what to do, I kept quiet. That's very wise, don't you think so? Because the American people say, if you don't know what to do, then do nothing, right? If you don't know what to do, do nothing. But tell them I'm very touched, yeah, but I'm too shy to appear, okay? Another time, you know, when it's, if God willing, some natural occasion, maybe I would appear, okay? But anyhow, wish everybody well.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, now it's your job.
I am so inspired to please you, to make you happy and proud that I'm your child. And of all the loved ones in my life, you're my one and only mom. Oh mama, you're always there for me. You comfort me in my dreams so unconditionally. Oh mama, I thank you for being you. 'Cause there is no other mama.
Cánh bé điêu bị cánh đôi hát ru hờn, đồng quê hôm nay vui vui với không quên.
Wir haben Becken, kann ich wegkommen. Wir haben Bau. Wir haben Becken, kann ich wegkommen.
Luckily, you don't sell, say, the tickets. Otherwise, all return. Money guarantee.
Okay, now we're going to have a performance from Sister Lu Yu. She's from mainland China. She will do a performance of Tai Chi.
Oh, what out, brothers? Huh? Shame on you, you don't do exercise in the morning. This is very beautiful Chinese martial art. Very spiritual, very soft, very peaceful. Watch. That's very beautiful. It looks easy, huh? It looks easy, huh? But it's extremely difficult. And to practice until that is very high level already. I heard, it's supposed to move by itself. After you practice for a while, the chi moves alone. And the movement became effortless. That is when you reach the master stage. It's like when you practice Guanyin method for a while, the meditation became itself, manifests itself. You don't even make effort to sit. Even walking, sleeping, eating, you always centered and feel the comfortable blessing within yourself. And no effort needed that you have to sit there and face, knit together like some people with constipation or something. Actually, it's not a real meditation, okay? Just so don't try to fool me with your serious face. The real meditation comes effortlessly, like the Tai Chi Chuan. It flows alone. It's very difficult to remember all these movements. But it takes, I think, a couple of weeks or months if you practice every day. I know that because our residents in Meli Center used to do it in the morning. Male and female have separate teachers. They still practice now. It's very beautiful. And once you practice, you don't forget. You can do it again and again. You don't have to do it every day. Well, it's supposed to be very good for your health. It look peaceful, and very nice. But it can be deadly. Don't try to touch this kind of soft movement woman. She just flick her finger and then you are somewhere in the universe. You know already, Because this is very. Yeah, I'm not joking with you. Try her. You can't even move her 1 inch, even 3 or 10 of you. If she really master her stability, she just stand there. You can push 10 of you. She will move. But once she moves, 10 of you gone, flattened on the floor. Or I kind of sprung away somewhere very far, a few hundred meters at least. Some of the martial art in Tai Chi Chuan are very good at it. They just flick their finger or shrug their shoulder and you stick on the wall or on the tree. Glue yourself there. Nowadays, perhaps such a masters are rare to find, but still have. They just don't show. Very rare you can dig out such a master like that. They're not stupid. They don't come out for everybody to make fun of them and scrutinize them and disbelieve in them and make a lot of trouble just because they don't understand. Everything don't look like the public is in trouble. It's subject to criticism or scrutinization. So most of the true masters, they hide themselves. So if you want to learn the true martial arts, it's difficult. But still have in China. In Tibetan, people still fly in the air as transportation means. Many monks have to do this because it's a mountain, very dangerous. And if you're short of supply, you die in the snow. So they have to practice this kind of flying travel, to fix themselves in the star, in the horizon, or in the object in their mind, the star in their mind. And just continue fixing on there until they reach the destination. Nothing else mattered to them at that time. And they travel so fast, flying. Chinese people can do that too. They call it Qigong. They walk through the air, walk through the grass, on top of the grass, top of the tree, on top of the water. So all these stories are not fairy tales. They still do it. I met some in the Himalaya. I met some who float on the water, and some other thing, but it sounds too strange to you, and you ask me for proof, and I surrender. I can't prove anything to you. There's nothing to prove. These masters, they don't need proof. They don't care whether you believe them or not. No? If you go into some remote region, sometimes you happen to see them. It's not necessary to see them. It's not really no big deal. This is not really spiritual practice. They just do it as a necessity of life. Spiritual awareness is something else. It's go even beyond that. That they practice another way, Like in Himalaya, I saw many monks. I don't know if they're monk or not monk. But if they live in the Himalaya cave alone, I would call them monk, hermit. Monk is what? It's not that you wear the robe or you shave your head or anything, or you don't wear or not wear. It's not the robe that makes a monk, for example, like that. So they just live there alone and they practice meditation. They concentrate on God and Buddha all the time. And I call them monk, And I saw many of them walk bare feet in the deep snow of the Himalaya mountain. No clothes on their body. Some none at all. And some have a lawn cloth, just a piece of cloth cover, where. The part of the body that most of human beings are ashamed to show, and I don't know why. Just one part of the body. We are born with it. If God meant for us to be ashamed of it, He would not create it to begin with, right? But anyhow, since the society already condemned this part, which give you the most pleasure, so-called, and you please cover it in public, That's all. And some of the monks would cover that part, and some they don't care. They just, count it as one of the body's instruments. There's no problem to them. They don't feel any problem. It's us who feel problem. I didn't feel any problem. Or you don't have to look there. You can look anywhere else. And look in the eyes. Communicate here. Communicate with each other through the soul. There's no need to look at the body part. Right? When you drive the car, you don't look in the engine all the time. You don't care what it looks like inside. Right? You just drive. The body part is just a spare part, Nowadays, if any spare part got, cut off or something, they can fix it again, like a car. You heard it on the newspaper. Our body is just a car, an instrument, so there's no big deal to any part of it. So many of the monks in the Himalaya, they truly don't wear any clothes. And you freeze to death there, in a few minutes if you don't wear anything. But they just wear nothing. They look so healthy. The whole body is pink. Blood rushing through their veins. A spiritual, power runs through their whole being. You just feel awe, you just feel so respected and so incredible. You don't even think anything. You stop thinking whether he's a man or woman, whether he has clothes or not, whether he's a monk or not monk. You don't think anything anymore. When you see some spiritual being, you don't think so much. If you're in tune, yes, of course, people at different spiritual level feel differently. Even not talk about spiritual. Many people, some people can see through the walls and see through the future, and I'll say, see through object, or can live objecting like that with their mind power. You can see it on newspaper every day, or movies, or report on TV, the real fist. Like a man use his teeth to move the train, or things like that, or move the truck, or use his mind to move whatever you like, move the people in the air, things like that even. These are just mind power, the concentration of the mind. And some people can do that, some people cannot, because they don't practice the art of concentration, that's all, okay? So some people are more sensitive to nature force and the energy of the spiritual teacher or master or spiritual practitioner. Some people are not. That's why they could crucify Jesus, because they don't know anything. These people cannot sense anything from him, whereby his disciples know who he is and worship him, because they are in tune with him, same level, or at least almost same. And they can feel, they can know, they can see the true identity of Jesus. But other people, their spiritual level are very coarse. The vibration is a little bit coarse, in a lower frequency. And then they cannot catch up with the higher frequency of Jesus or Buddha. That's why they harm Jesus, they slander Buddha, and they kill many other spiritual masters in different terrible way. God forgive us. He does all the time. Otherwise, I don't think the planet still exists, because God forgives all the time. That's what he is, forgiving and loving. Thanks God.
We smuggled in some more children.
Ooh, nice.
Emily, Evelyn, and Kathy from the Los Angeles Center will do a Vietnamese dance entitled Country View.
I see so many Westerners here, and they don't do anything. They just hide behind all the Asian people, you know. Don't do anything, right?
All the Westerners are in the chorus.
No. Are you not sure? No, look at all these white flags sitting here. And behind, a lot of them. Just because they understand Chinese, so they sit there, they don't care. And this is the Mexican. Only woman came? No man? You left all your men in Mexico? Some men Mexico? Oh, the men sit separately. Okay, I understand. Yeah. And they're hiding. Over there, yes. Some of them over there are translation also, and in the core as well, right? Yeah, yes. And do the hufa, you know, the security guard or whatever. Carry garbage and all that too, huh? Yes. Okay, next time I would like some Westerner do some activity. Don't just sit there and watch all the time. Shame on you. We are in your land, you are our host, and you become our guest. The Mexican, that's it, that's all you had? Just the flamingo dance? Non capito. Good translation? Traduction okay? Yes.
Trời đàn vang xa. La 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 la. Chàng trai say say say, thiếu nữ ra ra ra, em bé đưa miên cánh đôi hạt lúa vàng. Đồng quê hôm nay vui, vui với thuốc lúa mới. Chờ bỏ công cây cấy bao ngày mong chờ. Chờ bỏ công cây cấy bao ngày mong chờ. Chờ bỏ công cây cấy bao ngày mong chờ.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Muchas gracias. Beautiful.
So cute.
In case you don't know, this is the Vietnamese northern traditional dress.
Oh.
And the one before was southern. I'm from the middle. I always choose the middle path, even even at birth.
You'll be liberated soon. This is our final performance.
Thanks a lot.
Josephine Polentz from Chicago, Illinois, and the ad-lib chorus will be performing a song from South Africa entitled Siyahamba, which in English means we are marching in the light of God.
Wow.
When we come to the English part, everybody can sing along, so please do.
Do we know?
We'll teach you. It's very simple.
Oh. Please. She said we'll be liberated very soon. Last one.
You've been so patient throughout all of the performance, so that's why this one you'll sing with us. We'll do it in the original language, and then you can join us.
Siyahambe kukan yani kwenkos, siyahambe kukan yani kwenkos.
Beautiful.
Siyahambe kukan yani kwenkos, siyahambe kukan yani kwenkos. Siyahamba, siyahamba kukan yani kwenkos. Siyahamba, siyahamba kukan yani kwenkos. We're marching. We are marching in the light of God. 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 We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of... Your turn, here we go. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. Repeat. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. 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 We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. Let the audience do it by themselves. We are marching in the light.
Come on, you guys.
We are marching in the light of God.
Yes.
In the light of God. We are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. Marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We
marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching. We are marching in the light. Siahamba. Siahambe kukan yeni cuencos. Siahambe kukan yeni cuencos. Siahambe kukan yeni cuencos. Siahambe kukan yeni cuencos. Siahamba. Siahambe kukan yeni cuencos. Siahamba. Siahamba kukan yeni cuencos. Thank you.
Oh my God. What a shame. You is all you can do. You're supposed to be marching in the light of God. It sounds like you're sleeping in the light of God. Anyhow, we had fun, huh? I prefer it in the original language. It's beautiful, huh? It sounds a very spiritual language. Huh? So beautiful and very meaningful to end the performance.
So thank you. That's the end of our performance. Unless we could encourage our dear sweet master to come and sing.
What did he say? What did he say? What was it? What was it? I didn't hear anything. Really, I didn't.
We were trying to encourage you to maybe share in our
No,
performance.
it was good. It was good. It was very nice. Didn't I say all the time that's nice, it's good? Yes, not bad for a quick practice, huh? I'm not in the mood to sing, so don't try. Okay. It's 11 already.
Yes, thank you.
We thank you so much. Huh? On behalf of all these ladies and gentlemen, we thank you heartily for your lousy performance. No, it was good, huh? It was really good. Angora, all the performers come out. Curtain call, last time. Yes. All the candies, come over here, come over here. Come over here for the candies. Yeah, they can see you here too. All right, I'm old, huh? Come over, I don't come to you. The India, the first. Prasad. Chapatis. Hula hop, Bless him. Power of God. Please come over Too bad. It's your luck today. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I go over. Huh? Not with the candies, of course. Okay, can bring some candies so they don't think I'm not fair. Anyhow, we have to go soon because time is up. Thank you so much for everything, for your love. Okay, because of you, I'm here. And I enjoy also. Otherwise, I'm lazy. You know, huh? I really tell you already this afternoon. Oh, not all of you, some of you only in the upper part when we have a meeting, that I really worship you. And I really wanted to kneel in front of you to express my respect. But then after all, we are all Buddhas, so why should I do that? The Buddha don't need to kneel in front of a Buddha, and the Buddha don't need somebody else to kneel in front of him. So that's that. Save me, save my back. save me work. But I really want to say that I really respect you a lot, all of you, even though sometimes I scold some of you, But that's good. That's good. It's good for you. Pretend to be good, at least. Because it's good that somebody says something about us sometimes. Yeah? Check us up. Huh? And then we can check ourselves whether we are really doing our best or not. Right? But I truly, cross my heart, I feel that you are the best that mankind can offer. You like that, huh? When I talk good about you, you like it or what? No, truly, because I know you are not my disciples. You are somebody that is very, very special, very extraordinary. Each one of human being is extraordinary, but you are really extraordinary. Because I know you are someone respectable in the society. You are somebody in the society only also by your own right and privilege and by your own merit. You are somebody in the society. You are the proud father, the proud mother who looks after the large family or even small family, who have to run business in competition with the whole world. And you have to earn your living honestly. And you have to take care of the whole family. Sometimes the parents, elderly, and other brother, sister, also if they are not yet capable of take care of themselves. You are somebody very special. Very, very special. And I'm very honored to have this privilege to have the privilege and the power to touch your life. Some days like this, some part of your life that you allow me to touch it. I feel extremely honored. Even if sometimes I say you don't meditate enough or you don't keep the precept, just forgive me. I just talk anyhow. It's my job. It's a job of a teacher. Since you elected me anonymously, I'm your teacher, and I have to do my job. Otherwise, you just re-elect another one, like re-elect the president. I don't run for the next campaign, so anyone else can come, no problem. But I'm really very honored to have this privilege to touch some part of your life that you so sincerely offer and allow me to do it. Because I know you're very special. You're from God. You're sent here for some reason. Very special to God alone and to yourself alone. Whatever path you choose, whatever way you choose to live your life, to express your own individual, special, honor. That is your own choice. No one has the right to tell you what to do and to criticize you, really. Because besides, you are perfect. You have to take care of your family, you have to shoulder social responsibility, and yet you spare your time to come here to pray for world peace, for the purification of the planet. I'm really very, very touched by your purity. I don't know if I were you, I could do this or not. If I have so much responsibility with families, with wife, with kids, with tax, with social security, with all this complication in the society, that I could even have the strong will and the power of determination to forsake my holidays time that I earn very hard, to come here and sit for 10 hours for nothing. And the teacher wasn't even here. I mean, whoever that may be. In this case, is me. You know. So even then you humbly come here and forget that you are very special in the society. You are someone special. You are some accomplished private businessman, woman, respected mother and father, and a good son of the family, and the lawyer husbands and wife. You are very special in your own world already. But even then, you're more special that you forsake all this sweetness and coziness of the holiday season. You come here to pray for the world purification and of course for your own development. But even then, I don't think you need development. From my heart, I think everyone is already a Buddha, already a Supreme Master. There's nothing much to do. But you have forsaken your glory. You have chosen to forget your greatness, your supreme masterhood in order to come here to do something. For yourself perhaps, but also for the universe as the whole, because we are never apart. You know that I'm very sincere in this, because I know it from my experience. I'm a very lazy person. Even to have to come here alone, I didn't want to go. I tell you honestly, I never wanted to go in any retreat with you or to go give lecture or do anything like that. I confess to you many times. You perhaps don't believe it, but why should I tell you the thing that is not true? It is true. I don't think I have to do anything. I think I have a more artistic tendency in me than a master tendency or a spiritual practitioner. I can sit at home, I can meditate while I sleep or, do gardening, but to tell me to pack up, I hate packing. Before I came here, I have to pack, many things. And I always bring too much, as women do. You know, huh? Your wife do. I always bring a lot of stuff, in case. And I have to pack everything just in case. And they told me it's very cold here, so I pack a lot of warm clothes that's not used. It's not that cold because we are in the building and with central heating. Also with central heating. When we sit together in thousands like this, of course it's warm. Anyhow, so I didn't need all of this, warm clothing that I bought. But I had to pack everything, and I don't like packing because I always need this, need that, And when we are not at home, we need a lot of things. Sometimes we think we need a lot of things, but we don't. And for me alone, don't have too much responsibility with family, not too immediate. I take care of my parents, of course, as a daughter, and I make sure they have enough and everything, that their life is good for the rest of the day. Take care of my sister as much as I can, surely. But I don't have the immediate responsibility like you do, like they live together with you. And you have to take care every day, and you have to earn the money every day to take care of them. And then, even then, you take time to practice. every weekend. You gather together. I don't even tell you, I cannot tell you what to do. I wasn't there. I'm not always there, but you do it yourself because you're so disciplined. I'm very proud of you. I don't know if I could do that in your situation. So some people say, I'm very good, I renounce everything, and I say, what, I'm not attached to family. I think you are good, because you can do both. You can have families, you can love them, take care of them, and at the same time practice. That's even better than me. So there's no comparison. Do not have to look up on anyone, but your own situation. And know that you are the best. You're already very, very special. At least to me, because I know you're very special. You do so many extraordinary things that I don't know if I could do if I were in your situation. And even apart from spiritual practice, sometimes you also help me to hit my call, to help many needy people in different parts of the world. And today is a New Year and a Christmas time. I thank you on their behalf, because I couldn't do all this alone. Without your help, without your love, without your compassionate understanding about the need of other people, even though you never need yourself. Most of the time, if we take up spiritual practice, our immediate material needs also taken care of somehow, automatically. Isn't that not so? Yes. So most of the time we don't need, we're not in need. Also we learn how to reorganize our life, to economize our finance. Then we became more clever, more easy to live in this world. Even with the same salary, same income. You feel better or not? Huh? Yes, huh? You don't feel so much in need like before. And you have the same job. But now you feel you have plenty, because you're more clever. When you sit in quietness, you go deep into your own wisdom and sort out your problems and find a solution. That's the benefit of meditation. Heaven is inside anyhow. If we don't know heaven now, how? Who knows whether we will know heaven afterward? Now, if we can know it now, it's better, right? Why not now? Now is the only moment we can decide what we have in the future, or right now at least. So I'm very, really very deeply grateful and honored to be granted this privilege to touch some part of your life, that with your special loving permission, and then that you have allowed me to do something for you in return, remind you of your heaven within yourself, with the Buddha land, with the Buddha nature within you, to remind you to recover your treasure and be happy. Yeah. And you have wholeheartedly, sincerely believed in my teaching. I mean, the teaching of the Master. The teaching of the Master. The Master is not me. The Master could be anyone that is in touch with the universal power and the true teaching. And the teaching of the Master is not my teaching. It's just the common use, and the teaching of the Master. And that you wholeheartedly believe, follow, and bring it into practice by purifying yourself, keeping the pure precepts, and refrain from violence, refrain from all the misconduct that is not appropriate. Try your best, and then also help other people. Help me to help others. But never think that we help anyone. I told you many times. Why? Because they don't need our help, to tell you the truth. God takes care of everyone the way He does. Everyone is born into this world with special commission to do what? Even to be a beggar. It's his choice to evolve himself in that way. So he don't really need you. But when you help someone, it's good for you because it's an automatic response. You must do it in order to feel good, in order to develop. So every time you help someone or hand out something, you must pay respect to that person, because he is the one who gives you the opportunity to develop your loving kindness. Understand or not? Yes, I have to tell you more, because you might not understand. The person who was born poor, deprived of all the privilege and possession, are the one highly developed in heaven. They sacrifice. Do you understand? This is a great sacrifice. To sacrifice themselves, to humble themselves, to be born into this kind of situation in order to help others to develop their loving kindness if they don't have enough. So these people are very special. You must pay respect to them for their very great sacrifice. They are heavenly beings, like all of us too, it's true. But they have chosen special difficulty, special sacrifice to humble themselves in that situation, so that we can extend, practice our loving kindness, so that we can develop further spiritually, so that we can expand our self-consciousness. By extending ourselves to others, we link ourselves to all other people. And the more we extend, the more we can recognize our greatness, our wholeness with the universe. And then we can reclaim again our greatness, our mastership. So these people who are poor, who are deprived or underprivileged, they sacrifice. Do you understand? Even the refugees in other war-torn countries, they specially chosen to be born that way. I used to think God is unfair. I said, why you create people with suffering? Why you have to make them suffer and poor and needy like that? But I know better now. I apologize to the old guy. He said, okay, you are stupid anyhow. That's why I make you become a master, so that you learn. So that I can learn from you. I can learn the spirit of your sacrifice, of your humility, of your humbleness. That you specially chosen to be born to be my students because of your great sacrifice. You want to be that way. You want to be humble. Perhaps to teach me a lesson, how to be humble, and to teach me how to even run a family, a business, and still practice spiritual like you do. Maybe that's the lesson I must learn. I don't know if I can, but at least I recognize your greatness. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And you do, huh? I'm sorry I got kind of emotional today, because I really felt it. Every time I say to you the same thing like this, even similar things, I really felt it. It's very emotional. They say the spiritual master don't cry, did they? And they say that? Garbage, don't believe it. If he doesn't cry, he's a Buddha statue. Wooden Buddha, right? Oh. Why not? Crying is a part of life. Laughing is a part of life. We express joyfully whatever comes. We cry in joy too. Even when in sorrow, we know it's good for us. And suppose the soup is made only with tofu and the noodle, nothing else. No spice, no salt. Salt is no good for us. If we eat too much, we get sick and we cannot. But if we put salt in it, a little or little this, little that, pepper, even though they are bitter and they're hard, but if you don't put them, you can't eat the soup, right? Similarly, joy, sorrows are the spice of life. After we know this, after we enlighten, we accept everything. We don't care. Right? So that's why we can live through all the upheavals, and whoever say anything to us, we don't feel anything. We probably feel it a little bit, but it's not long. Maybe some splitting minute or second, because we understand there is no victims in this world. Not really. We have chosen to be in some situation so that we can reclaim our true greatness again. If you're born a son of a millionaire, there's no big deal that you have money, right? So you want to prove to yourself that it's not my father's inheritance that make me great. I can earn it myself. So you go out, maybe you use some of the capital of the father, but then you develop, invest, and then you make your own kingdom. So that's what we're doing. That's what all the human beings doing. That's why we are born as human. We want to prove to ourselves that we are really God. Not by birth, but by our own making. That's what we are here for. Huh? Tara, talk too much. Okay, right. So we say good night and see you tomorrow. I come join you meditate. Okay? I say I will, you know. Besides, I must warn you, if I fall off on the floor, leave me alone. That means I want to sleep. Okay? All right. Anything else you want? Ooh. Thank you. Yes, I really feel it. So you must love me very much, or you must love God so much in order to come here, you know, by your own will. Some people come so far from Hungarian, and Hungarian people don't have that much money, you know. And I wasn't even there to force them or how you say, etching them or what? Fishing them, or how you say, forcing them in some way of persuasion. I don't even know them. First time, Hungarian people and Mexican and whatever, they are initiated through the disciples, not even by me. So I couldn't have the chance to even talk to them, persuade them to come here. So you come by all your own will, and I really respect this part. I don't know how you do it. You must love God with all your heart or your soul, the way the Bible demands. You must truly want to find your Buddha nature by all means, by all cost. That's how you do it. That's why you came from Taiwan, from Hungary, from Mexico, Korea, whatever, huh? Because your love is so strong. I don't know if my love could be so strong for God or not. It used to be like that when I went to the Himalaya. That's why I forgot everything. I forgot the frightening bear and the tigers, the snakes. And in India, a woman don't walk alone, you know, on the street, even in daytime. I was oblivious to everything because I was very focused to find God at that time. Perhaps, you know, after you found him, it's like already married. What's to worry, you know? He won't run away. Just like after you married, you don't worry about your husband anymore, right? You used to chase each other and try to please him. After married, finito. You are mine for keep. I don't worry about you anymore. But be careful, huh? You, the married woman and man, after marriage, life, the love only begins. Okay? Not finished. You have to try to please each other in different ways and try to learn each other's value and true benefit. Don't take it for granted and then you regret later. Huh? We can be everything. That's exciting. Be a father, a husband, a friend, a businessman, woman, and can be a Buddha also. Why not? Huh? If just Buddha sit there under Bodhi tree all the time, wow, ball stiff. The Buddha can do that because in this time, his time, there's nothing else to do. Not too much opportunity, right? Now we have computer, we have TV, we have a lot of things to do. So just have fun meanwhile, right? So we can be everything. Don't ever forget the notion, or don't ever have a wrong idea that you just have to be a Buddha and do nothing else. Can also. That's also beneficial to the world, but it's boring to you. You become a boring Buddha, that's all. It's your choice, you do what you want. But if you're already married, then work with the marriage. I told you many times, but I tell you again, because you have sometimes wrong conception, that you have to forsake your wife or husband in order to become Buddha. Wrong. He is also a Buddha, she is also a Buddha. If you don't take care of the Buddha next door to you, what else can you do? There are so many little Buddhas in your family. If you can't even take care of that, what you become a Buddha for? Got it? I don't mean all of you have to go off and get married immediately right now. But since you are already married, you know what I mean? Since you love to share your life and relationship with someone else, then do it. Do it properly. Do it all the time. Love, like trees and flowers, need also watering every day. At least, in the dry season. Otherwise it dies. People think, oh, I love you, and then it will be forever. No. Have to nourish it, by devotion, by daily renewal, by appreciation of each other's value and loving kindness, and help the other partner to develop that best quality within him or herself. That is a true marriage. That's a true partnership. There's no need to compare him or her to next door. You never know what she or he has in the closet. You understand? Yeah, you don't know. You don't know from the outside, look, what the person next door is like. So don't compare your husband or wife to them. There are many people appear to be normal or, like a man, but he's not. Sometimes he is something else. So if you happen to think, oh, the neighbor husband look more handsome than mine, I wonder, what if I marry him instead of this one? You never know, you've been a big surprise. Whatever God has given to you already, that's good for you. If you change, you will find that it's worse. Take me, for example. I had only one husband. I thought if I leave him, I could be more free. Look at how many husbands I have now. And worse type. Also, attendant. Sometimes I thought, oh, this attendant is so lousy. Cannot even understand what I need. Always make trouble and make mistake, But when I change another attendant, oh, it's even worse. I have to begin from ABC again. At least with the old attendants, I know where her mistakes are, like when she will go wrong, what kind of fool things she will do. But with the new one, I don't know, it's all new. And have to begin from ABC again and take adventure again. And this can be very tiresome, very taxing, especially if you want to concentrate on something else bigger. So never dream that if you change your wife or husband, you become a better person. It may be, but it's not always guaranteed. Besides, after you're working with each other for a while, after the marriage lasts longer, you will see different. Yeah, you see different. Just hang on there. It will become sweet. Definitely. I guarantee. Unless he's alcoholic, he beats you up and, beat the children and don't take care and make the house messy, and he doesn't change. And he doesn't go to the council, after you begging him or her to change, they don't change. Then you have to consider, for your own safety and for the children's safety, then you must change. Don't say that the master say don't divorce and then just, here beat me. You have to use your wisdom to adjust with the situation and judge for yourself, right? I can't just be there in every detail and tell you. As a general guy, it's like that. What I mean is, when you think you're married to a wrong partner, it's not romantic the way you think, just work at it. It will be. It may be your fault that your partner is not romantic. Maybe you are not romantic. So be the one that you desire to have, instead of have the one that you desire. Just be the one. If you want your husband to be romantic, why don't you be one? And then he will learn. He cooperates. If you want your wife to be nice and romantic, then tell her what you need from her. Tell her what you like. In a very special way, or hinting, or especially, you work at your partnership and bring out the best in each other. That is the best. Except when in some extreme case, like some people are so weird. Like if the wife practice meditation or eat vegetarian, then the husband beat her, or something like that, or threaten, or sometimes the wife threatened to commit suicide. I don't know why she has to commit suicide for the sake of a few fishes that the husband left behind. If he eat vegetable or he eat fishes, it's his own freedom. It's a choice of life. You don't marry to be slaves to each other. You don't marry to control each other, appetite and the choice of even meal, right? So that's ridiculous. So you have to reason with them. Marriage doesn't mean bondage and slavery. Marriage is just a partnership. Each one must encourage the other. Some people misunderstand, and that's why the marriage doesn't work. But you have to be the understanding one and try to reason. Only after numerous trial and tribulation and nothing work out, then you might consider for your own spiritual development and safety, then you have to consider which course is appropriate for you and for him. Sometimes to allow another person to abuse you is also wrong. You understand? You must protect yourself. If you have to protect other weak and poor, then you are the first one also in the list. You can't protect yourself and love yourself, who else will? You understand? So if you have an abusive husband and wife and they don't change, then you must consider. That's all. Otherwise, work at your marriage and relationship will improve all the time. The older the better, like wine. But don't drink it. Okay. Good night. I'm on time. Okay, honey pie. I'm sorry, these people cannot see me. Okay, I walk over. The other people can go home. Oh, sister, any other question you want to ask me? You follow me later, after midnight.
And I was a burden to everyone, including myself. And now I know you and Master.
Okay. Don't look down upon yourself. You're stupid. You're okay. Don't worry. What? You no problem.
Thank you. You brought the light and the knowledge and the wisdom, everything, joy, happiness, peace to my life, Master. Without you, I probably died already, Master.
Oh, never mind. Kind of sometimes emotional upheaval, huh? But that's just no big deal. Don't ever think that you are lowest or lousy like that. This is bad thinking.
And my son asked me specifically to ask you when can he see you?
Why? Is he not here?
No, he's with a babysitter.
Oh.
I'm from Texas.
You could have brought him here tonight. All the children are allowed to come. Of course, I cannot tell all of you to bring your children. You bring if you like. Huh? Especially when you have program. Huh? Of course, in the meditation time, cannot, because I have to protect, we have to protect other practitioners, Cannot bring the children here, they make noise while you meditate, that's all. Well, bring him tomorrow. Cannot?
He's in Texas.
In Texas?
Well,
then I can't either. Huh? But don't ever think you're low again, huh? Even if without me or with me, you are the highest. Don't worry. Yeah. We get emotional sometimes, And if some little fella, and then we think we are lousy. It's not true. We are God incarnated. Nah. We're the children of God. The Bible says so. The Buddha says so. The Buddha says, I am the Buddha, you are the Buddha. Huh? Or you will be the Buddha. You will recognize your Buddha nature soon. Just